Hey everybody, gotta put out that spoiler warning. There's gonna be spoilers for One Piece, Fire Force, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Black Clover, and Dr. Stone. The spoilers are pretty much gonna be the events of the episodes that aired in August. Also, the video's flow will be simple. It will be like a little bit of an AMV portion, then it goes into a quick little talk, and then we go into the clips proper. Hope you enjoy. Hey, did you like that little music portion? Man, I had a lot of fun editing that part. But hey, welcome. It's Tripl-L here to bring you a compilation video. Now, let me tell you guys, this is still a trial run. I'm just trying to do different things. Right now, my idea is that I would very much love to do a compilation for a month that has gone by and just talk about it, have a good fun time. If you guys have been following me for like the notes and impressions, you know I've asked you guys about your favorite moments. For this one, we're going in safe. We're picking out the shonen, and I'm just going to talk about which moments I really enjoyed in shonen anime for the month of August 2019. What I got in store for you after this little talky bit is a bunch of clips and then just quick thoughts about them. Some of the clips are going to be way longer than others because of bias, but I still hope you enjoy. Although probably in the future, I'll probably cut down on the length of the clips. But, this is the first one. I'm just going to see how this one works out, how you guys are feeling about it, and make adjustments for any future videos that are done. Anyway, here's my favorite shonen anime moments from August 2019.
さすがだ。最悪の世代2人を相手に一途に戦うほど俺は実直ではない。
思ったより厄介なやつだ。そりゃそうか。あいつは俺がやる。 二刀流握り灯籠サモン
The One Piece anime in August featured one filler tie-in episode for the big movie, and the remaining episodes, the Wano arc episodes. These were episodes 896 to 899 altogether. The highlights in these episodes for me was definitely the Hawkins Luffy Zoro fight. Look, man, it's always going to be exciting when Luffy and Zoro are facing off with their contemporaries. It just feels good, man. These are the guys that were roughly in the same ballpark as Luffy and Zoro. You know, the guys they came up with. Technically, we only found out about them at the end of the first half of One Piece. But still cool. And you know, for this one, Zoro came out looking like a boss. He was fighting that guy with the scarecrows, Hawkins. He was defending his captain and a little girl. It was great. I'm not sure you guys could tell that I thought it was great. I did my best to shove in as much of it as I could, and it really worked out because the One Piece anime is a very slow anime. It just reiterates a lot. Like, it tries to adapt a whole episode based from one chapter a lot of the time, so you knew there was going to be a lot of expansion of material, and man, did I go in there and I claimed it as much as I could. Point is, the One Piece portion of this video was 4 minutes, and that's why. Is it biased? Yes. Extreme bias, especially when you consider that all the clips together were 8 minutes before I started breaking them up. Anyway, I can't wait to see more supernova conflicts. I live for this. I love it. On another note, One Piece fans really enjoyed seeing Luffy and Zoro reunite after so long apart. Some fans even went so far as to point out that the other person that Luffy had embraced in such a way was Sabo, his brother. Point is, Luffy likes Zoro, and it was a heartwarming moment for fans. Because again, these guys haven't seen each other for so long, and this was nice. It was nice. Yeah, they were in a poisonous wasteland when this had happened, and yeah, Zoro gave Luffy tainted meat right after. But this was still nice. On to the next one!
何もわからなくなる。
その上さらに射程距離とスピードが段違いに上がってやがる。どっちも捕まっちまうと終わりだな、クソったれ。闇魔法黒穴闇まとい海を峰打ち。ちょっと寝ててもらおうか。お前らが慕った男とこの国を守るって誓っちまったんでな。ずいぶん優しいな。らしくねえじゃねえか。トゲトゲツンツン女王さんよ。
誰かは知らんが人間にしてはやるようだ。
とっとと逃げやがれ。生き延びねえとぶっ殺すぞ。きっぱんぜい。よ、闇魔法黒穴。部下が泣いてやがるぜ。何好き勝手やらせてやがる。そんなやわな女じゃねえだろ。シャーロット。
こんなところで動け。
よく戦ったな、レオ。
兄上。
だがまだまだだ。ここからは私がやる。私は二度と負けん。
Okay, so Black Clover in August actually had a lot of stuff going on through its episodes. What were those episode numbers, you may be asking? Well, they were episodes 95, 96, 97, 98. Anyway, it makes sense that Black Clover was going through a lot because we're pretty much entering the climax of this first saga of Black Clover. You know, the Eye of the Midnight Sun type saga. This is it. Everything's coming to a head. Now, I picked out the Yami fight mostly because I think Yami is cool. I think he deserves it. He has really hilarious dialogue, and it's always cool to see him mess people up. But don't let my fanboyism fool you. A lot of terrible stuff was happening in Black Clover this month. People were being betrayed and sacrificed. Other people were being body jacked or hijacked and being made into hosts for disembodied, very, very angry spirits. And then there was a war raging because of the angry spirits. We also got a full flashback telling us what set off the whole current saga and the villain's perspective. But you know, I wasn't really feeling that. It's partly because I already knew it was going to happen. I was more into like what, you know, the choreography and all that, but that was still very worthwhile. I'm sure everyone that was waiting to get the answer for that mystery felt very satisfied with that. There's even some kind of weird wonky thing going on with the one villain, but hey, I digress. Going away from Yami, I think we also had another great moment with the return of a trusty character in Fuego Leon, this guy. I personally really like this character too. So it was just nice to see him come back and get an upgrade. I am sad he didn't get a more spectacular moment, but hey, what can you do? It's a Black Clover anime. Still, his return, pretty big stuff, because he's coming in with a mission, and I very much enjoyed watching it.
人は自分のためにしか強くなれない。強くならずして救いを求めるなんて贅沢も大概にしろ。
俺も炎に人生を狂わされた一人だからな。
桜吹雪。今度こそジャリラと地べたにリレーせ。
俺は何度でも立ち上がるし、何度でも倒れねえ。あなたのために。この世にヒーローがいねえから。俺がヒーローになるって言ってんだよ。俺は勘違いお姉さんの目を覚まさせるの。ずいぶん協力的ですね。
だって好きになっちゃったんだもん。
Okay, so Fire Force in August covered episodes 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's a lot of episodes because of the way that Fire Force ended up shaking out. We were able to see a full arc come and go through those 5 episodes. The majority of it was Shinra and Company 8 facing off against Company 5, climaxing in Shinra, the main character, punching the delusion out of a deluded lady. There were a lot of cool things in this bit personally. I really enjoyed watching this fight. Between the villain Hibana's super expressionate face to the very decisive punch, it was good stuff, like watching it occur. I do think there are still some problems with the hastiness of how conflicts come about in Fire Force, but it was still very cool to watch happen. Other highlights for this period for me include Arthur being Arthur. He is a hilarious character. I do highly recommend checking him out. Shinra being curb stomped by the coolest guy with an eye patch of power in Fire Force, that being this guy. And for this period on the channel side, I made a video about Hibana, so clearly I really like Hibana. And even more than Hibana, I like the Shinra and Hibana ship. Will it happen? I don't know, but I really like it. Point is, for me, Fire Force in the month of August was all about this lady being introduced, and I hope to see more of her, and thankfully I will, because I think the anime is also shipping her. I like to believe it. I might be wrong. The anime's kind of been weird with reducing the amount of ship teasing that the manga has. It's actually very interesting to talk about the differences with the manga and anime when it comes to like removing all the risky scenes. Oh, you know what? That's for another video. Moving on.
てめえだけは俺と同じだ。諦めの悪いやつだ。大樹、信じていくらでも待つぞ。お前がいなきゃダメなんだ。戻ってこい大樹、戻ってこいサッカー。よーく首に気づきやがったな。ゴミみてえな小せえヒントから。大樹、譲りは。てめえら二人に100億万点やるよ。
So for August, Dr. Stone aired episodes 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now for me, I'd argue like there's a lot of stuff going on in Dr. Stone, you know, because it's post-apocalyptic and they're bringing back society. Senku's a genius. He's figuring stuff out. There was a lot of big moments in Dr. Stone, but I think the biggest moment was Senku's miraculous resurrection. It involved a well-placed petrification or a well-placed remnant of petrification, some good observational skills, and some good, well, I don't know, taunting skills. Any point is, this was a very pivotal moment for Dr. Stone. If this didn't happen, the story's pretty much over. So it must be, by that logic, a giant moment. Another small highlight for me, though, you know, if we were to like talk about other things, was Kohaku's introduction. The girl came in hard and fast, facing off against the primary antagonist who just finished killing Senku and quickly gained that guy's respect by being a really good fighter. I also love that this girl too took a liking to Senku.
私の名は琥珀。どうやら私は君のことがめっぽう好きになってしまったようだ。
Because that was just fun. But you know my big question after all this is said and done, after the afterglow has kind of faded, I questioned how many of Senku's brain cells died while his neck was busted. I'm not really sure how that worked out. I think it's safe to say that Senku was in the process of dying and not actually dead while his neck was busted, but it's still kind of weird. I really don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know how it works, but I can tell you the magic stone restored Senku's neck. Anime science, man. So rounding out this trial video, I got Kimetsu no Yaiba. You can't talk about the best shonen moments in August without talking about episode 19 of the Kimetsu no Yaiba anime. I would be destroyed if I did not mention this. Actually, it would have been funny if I just ended the video there. Anyway, this was the most gorgeous sequence of the season for the shonens, definitely from what I had seen. I don't think any of the shonens can really compete with this one in terms of this particular scene. And as far as I'm concerned, a lot of people seem to agree because a lot of people reacted. Kimetsu went so hard in that episode that it was trending on Twitter. And on the Tripl-L channel side, I got to see the brunt of it because I had done a notes and impression video of it and some people were just not happy that I wasn't super into it. But hey, I can't stop being me. That's just kind of the energy I take into those videos. That said, I do obviously acknowledge it's an awesome sequence. I feel terrible that I had to butcher it to get it into the video, but hey, cool stuff. My personal favorite portion was Nezuko's contribution. I just find her power set a little bit more interesting and a little bit cooler because like Tanjiro's power set is much more straightforward. Nezuko's is the one that has like the weird interactions with demon power. They're interesting, and to be fair, I can defend myself on this one. Nezuko's powers are a very important point for the entirety of Kimetsu no Yaiba. So I feel like saying Nezuko's powers are super cool and probably more, and in a way more interesting than Tanjiro's power. I feel justified in saying that. You guys just haven't seen what Nezuko can do in the future. That's why. It's really the bias from the future. That said, it was still a very beautiful sequence. Anyway, those are the moments for the shonen anime that I've collected for this particular video. This was a trial run. I hope you guys enjoyed. The point of these videos is to point out lesser known anime, so starting with shonen is kind of counterintuitive, but I just want to see and gauge interest to see if this is something worthwhile and if it's something that will do well on YouTube, because you know you also have to play the YouTube algorithm game. So I will be looking at the first couple of views that this video gets because those will probably be my core subscriber group. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, I hope you have an absolutely great day.